I have been saying that since you woke me up.
Leave the crappy stand-up for Tony, kiddo. There are bigger issues. 3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. Nothing to bring us together. It's not too late to change that. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... Oh, it doesn't matter. She isn't here.
If she were here, what do you think she would tell you to do?
To stop being so stubborn. That bringing everyone together is long overdue.
And that she loves you.
Yes.
So, what now?
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after your mission. We can go there together.
All right.
Always on the hunt, right?
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Understood. Hope they're ready.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I suppose it's something.
Dark.
Accept your fate. You doom yourself by association.
Retreat! Not gonna be that easy. We should have brought a med kit.
The power of the light. You had no chance to escape. Hail that.
Watch my back! Engaging!
Packages ahead here. I see you.
Your fate. Weak, even for Hydra.
Let's see how tough you are. All right,
Keep an eye on our friend.
It is all coming back to me. Welcome assistance. You are lucky to still be breathing. You were too weak for this fight.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
I hydrate. Blood is...
Great spot for something bad to happen.
What makes you say that?
Ominous meeting called together last minute in the middle of the night? That doesn't seem weird to you?
I suppose you are right.
If I get voted off the Abbey, it was nice knowing you.
An auspicious night, don't you think, Mr. Rogers?
Hunter.
Everyone... That's... I could use...
An ominous presence dares enter these halls? Oh, sorry, it's you. Hello, Hunter.
I dislike this.
You kept civilians out of carnage. Nice work.
Why? We don't know what it's about.
I dislike anything mandatory.
You dislike everything.
Not true. I tolerate you. Somewhat.
This is odd, huh?
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up.
Good thing you're fireproof.
What?
Nothing. I have a feeling about the meeting. Not exactly. Hunter.
What's shaking, babe?
Short.
All right.
We are all ready.
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
It is not any one team. It is your failure to bring us together. Whoa. You throw us at an impossible problem, withhold vital information, and then blame us for not getting things right. You set us up to fail, and so we do.
Ooh, damn.
If contempt for my methods builds unity, then so be it. She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
There is no better person for the task at hand.
Confidence is good for a leader. Arrogance? Not so much.
You think I'm arrogant?
I hope not. But either way, I'm sure we'll find out. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
I will chase my mother to hell if I have to. The question is, will any of you? If you will not give everything you have, the rest of us do not need you.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
What I say, we do. There is no power behind the throne, Tony. Your team is here to carry out my will. If you cannot get behind that, go back to the ruins of Avengers Tower.
Oh, damn, Hunter!
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
If you need an answer, I do not know if you are ready. Show everyone you are capable of succeeding as a team. Then we will talk.
That's not fair, Hunter.
Fair is not going to stop my mother. The big picture is the only one that matters.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it.
I had no...
Kiddo, you have no No, but he respects. If he hadn't suggested...
I said some...
All part of...
Every word.
Well, you're not entirely... It's true. I could have had...
That...
In the 70s, Agatha...
Why do I know about...
Perhaps it's...
Think...
No.
There's the Sarai.
No.
What?
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. Next up...
Not what I... Right now...
I don't know if I agree with everything. This is the first time
I get what's... Now with him, depend...
I don't know how to feel about this. Huh.
Yeah.
What?
Kid, don't lose.
So that's a good point, huh? About everyone putting aside their differences and coming to...
You certainly...
You...
Of course. But you stepped up. You figure out... Yeah, you're the obvious target.
Don't know why I didn't...
You did...
It never...
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot.
You really think
I know you can... So...
Did you plan this, caretaker?
I'm so proud of her. And you.
This...
Well, slap my ass.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What, half a century?
If you round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well,
Hello.
This.
I know this team can come together. We have to.
I sincerely hope I won't need to repeat myself.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Nico and I shared a bonding moment over my birthday. It was endearing.
I just hope this is what you were expecting, Hunter.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
This should be useful. This will do nicely.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Evil doesn't take time. Neither should we.
No pain, no gain. Later.
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
Bye.
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
What do you think of Logan?
It's good to have him here again. He's always been a trusted friend.
But the real question is, have you been a trusted friend to him?
I'm not sure I like what you're implying.
You have to admit, your track record...
You're talking...
I am.
It's not really a Logan kept a secret for Agatha and I, and it saved our lives. It must have been, what? I remember because Agatha crimped her hair and shoulder pads had cast some strange spell over my wardrobe. We looked quite ridiculous, but we were... happy. Well, happy until a rather disturbed coven of witches by the name of the Salem Seven invaded our home.
What did you do to provoke their ire?
Oh, I see. You... It was Agatha. See, the Salems...
They tried to kid...
They felt she had betrayed which kind. Logan was staying with them. He hid us in a secret passage. He kept our secret, and fought them off long enough for Agatha. Without him...
I hope you are able to exact revenge on them.
Agatha did penalize them by finding... I wanted her to do more. Speaking, I do trust you, you know. Even though... common ground...
Where in the hell are you, Blaze?
What are you doing?
I think I'm getting the hang of this thing. What do 3 squiggly lines mean?
It means you should step away before Sarah notices.
Okay, so the squiggly lines just flashed red. Is that bad?
Yes, actually. What is going on? Vampires attacking civilians in Central Park?
Well, that means we're up, right? Innocents are in danger. We gotta take care of this right now.
Eddie, I agree completely.
Ah, first time I've heard that in years. Come on, let's do some lethal protection. You never have to do more than
This is barely a challenge.
People become a feast for vampires. Protect them. That means you, Venom. Feel free to interrupt their meal.
We'll take it.
Possibly match your strength.
Just the 3 of us.
Now that was something. Leave some for the rest of us. I am impressed. You're fired. You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandons you.
Well done out there. Especially you, Venom.
Mephisto, what are you doing?
That's better. Now, let's get a few things straight. Well, perhaps one may choose to save the odd civilian. Contractually, in the fight to end the vampire scourge, the spirit of the intended agreement... Come again? I did not waste my time curing you so you could save superfluous human lives.
Still boring.
Do I have your attention now? We all know what you really are. A monster. The only version of you that remotely interests me, and the only reason I allowed this deal.
Stop doing that!
Oh, I'll stop. But you've earned an object lesson. Vampires are bad for business. Vampires keep souls from flowing to where they're most needed. And with less souls, there are more soulless. Do you understand the lesson? Because it's time for some target practice.
So many targets.
I just see two of them.
Let's see if you can do this properly. I'll give you one chance.
We are not your toys!
Just kill them all. It's really quite simple.
Go to sleep!
The advantage is mine.
This calls for a beast.
You
Their time is short.
Can we interest you in hosting a symbiote?
Welcome assistance.
Prepare to die!
You have earned this. Feel my call. Welcome assistance. More of them are joining the fight.
You're so much more efficient.
We are just trying to survive your foolish games.
Deny it all you like, Hunter.
Stop talking at us!
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
But they shouldn't eat that one! Talented! Much appreciated. Doesn't smell very tasty. We will make them regret showing up. Enough of this. We are wasting time.
Ready to crawl back to your home planet yet?
Leave some for the rest of us. We will erase the very memory. I feel stronger already. You had your chance. Return to your mother. You were unprepared.
them to shreds.
Memory.
This
Seems like a less endearing version of caretaking.
So much nagging.
The advantage is mine. Now that was something. The power of the light. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Pathetic. Next time, run while you still can.
Now, release us!
Acceptable outcome. You've earned some small measure of my respect. And I hope learned your lesson.
The lesson is, we do not like being the target!
Of course you don't. And that burning in your chest, that would be...
indigestion.
That would be regret. The most overused human seasoning.
Seasoned humans are delicious.
Would you?
Enough! If you want this so much, stop posturing and tell us where to go.
Find what you seek, where it all began. Now, eradicate the vampire threat, or join me in limbo forever.
You do not dare!
Right, off you go. I don't know why I bother.
Hey, you mind checking in with Eddie? What?
Why not talk? Of course. You seem frustrated. If you need to vent...
Nah, I can't take everything out on Peter.
That is not what I...
Yeah, I know what you meant. Sorry, Hunter. Didn't mean to bite your head off. Honestly, I feel like I'm the one who's getting used as a punching bag right now.
Mephisto is getting to you?
Ha, for starters. Yeah, don't forget about Lilith. And with these vampires, feels like everyone's forming a line.
That is a lot.
Your mother controlled me. She took away my free will. Now Mephisto has me under his thumb. I'm tired of being someone's puppet.
You are angry, and you should be. Channel it. Use it to fuel the battles ahead.
Yeah, I got no shortage of fuel, so don't worry. My symbiote is a great companion. You know, I always thought of myself as the lethal protector. I can be the bad guy if it means protecting the innocent.
Sounds like the only thing left to do?
All right. I can get on board with that. You know, I was actually thinking about that already. And not the fabled hero who beheaded Medusa, but the real-life Macedonian. Something like that?
If Percy...
Oh, his territory was eventually conquered by the Romans.
You really believe...
Well, yeah, it's...
You should speak to Caretaker or Dr. Strange.
Are you saying that I can't trust my own sources? But, okay, I see what you're getting at. I'm taking the screwball approach to...
Oh, you talked to Eddie?
We exchanged matching lockets.
Aw, I was hoping you and
I could buy a bigger...
Nah, 3's a crowd. But...
He needs time to...
Sure, but... How do I put this
How so?
Well, Eddie was always an emotional tornado, but this...
Eddie's feel...
Oh, they are, but they're... amplified.
I know how to train wild beasts. Lots of meat, belly rubs, and you bop them on the nose if they bare their teeth at you.
In my experience, Venom will tolerate only one of those things. Stick to positive reinforcement and the occasional plate of wings. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. If he stops acting like the Eddie I know...
Heading to book club. Are you?
Meet you there.
See you.
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author. I really should have read this when he first asked.
If you haven't already, you should welcome...
Whenever I read...
I can't...
Hope these meetings don't run too long.
Ready to... Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
His orders were to slaughter a native village. He deserved what he got.
I can't argue with that. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too rigid a way to lead.
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wiggle room. Give your people objectives and the resources to achieve them. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The Mantle of Authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization. If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
It cannot be as simple as you make it sound.
Oh, it never is. It's a constant struggle, and you won't always see eye to eye. Still, I find it's absolutely worth the effort. Leadership you can gain, but trust, that you have to earn. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so yeah, let's end it here.
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is... Hunter, do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan number 5, The Last Queen at Deimos.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
I'm not sure why Logan...
You are not required to...
Come on.
I'm actually surprised.
What?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable.
What did you...
Well, the punch...
I meant...
I just told you.
Well...
You did not...
I wasn't sure he'd be in.
It sounds like one of Nico's movies.
She does know how to pick 'em.
Well, Nico has given me an appreciation for...
Not you, too.
Seems that...
Guess I'll be
Oh.
You're lucky there's no fight. You calling it? Good.
Hunter, hello.
Anything?
Doctor...
Hunter, please, I'm getting a bit old for children.
Okay, so it is just a...
No, far from it. In fact, the spear of Perseus is really a misnomer.
What do you mean?
Well, the spear of Perseus isn't a physical blade, it's a... That ridiculous leg...
I see. I just talked to...
Oh, by the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I hope he enjoys chasing wild geese, because...
Doctor, knowing Eddie...
Whatever he finds is all but guaranteed to be a
I am sure Mephisto will...
Indeed.